The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the assumptions, views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host and guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. In addition, all copyrighted material is used without permission and will be removed with notification from the rightful owners or their agent. So there.
From the deepest depths of the interweb to all the ships at sea.
You found Just Killing Time.
It's me bag, boy.
On Radio TFI.
With your hosts, Bill Fancher, Ed Van Ness. Join the conversation. You can reach the guys at 754-800-CHAT, 754-800-2428. On social media, search for Radio TFI USA. From a payphone, call collect.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Your Honor, may I have permission to treat Miss Vito as a hostile witness?
You think I'm hostile? Now wait till you see me tonight.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello. Good morning, kids and kittens. You've found Just Killing Time on Radio TFI and the Radio TFI family of networks. It is Sunday, July 5th, 2026, from the Radio TFI Executive Tower here in Queens, New York. I am Ed Van Ness, and from Towelland, I can't find it. There he is. It's the always decked out properly, Bill Fancher. Good morning, sir. Oh, I forgot to unmute Bill. Let's try that again. From a cruising altitude of 30,000 feet. Good morning, Bill.
Morning.
I see you're properly decked out here for the holiday. It's for those of you on the audio side. Bill is wearing a flag and a 250. 250. By the way, what's the official word for this celebration?
I'm going to say it one time. Hey, keep your hand off the buzzer. What's the official term for what happened yesterday with Unky Donnie?
No.
Oh,
there's
okay.
There's a term for the number 250.
The semi-sesquicentennial. I can't pronounce what the hell they call it.
You got the first letter correctly. Correct.
Well, yeah.
It's the sesquicentennial. I got it written down and I can't say it.
You can't even say it.
Sesquicentennial. Sentinel. It's 250.
Who gives? It's 250.
250. Bill's here. He managed to survive Independence Day in Texas. I'm here. I want to say thank you to the weather gods for opening up the rain at some point during the night. Also, I
do believe that at this point in time, God does not like Donald Trump. I don't know necessarily. Let's say not God, but at least Mother Nature can't stand his ass.
I also want to say thank you to whoever invented wireless headphones, because I enjoyed a good movie last night with my wireless headphones on and didn't have to hear jack squat of the usual battles that take place outside my window. But anyway, how was your Independence Day?
Fair to middling. And we're nowhere near Odessa.
There you go. And by the way, just to make it official, to the United States of America, happy birthday to you. We had a quiet day here in Radio TFI land. It was we stayed in. It was the last day of the hot stuff. We're going to be in the 70s tomorrow. Yay!
Yeah, you go ahead and believe that.
It was
brutal.
brutal.
Do you believe anything this government says?
It was brutal. Brutal here the past few days, and oh my goodness.
And the Twins weren't making it any nicer.
Yeah, presuming you follow baseball. I've been watching the World Cup, and I got things to say about that. Which
God!
said the man wearing silly things on his head.
Well, at least they're American.
Where is it made?
In America.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
I don't know. I didn't look at that. Let me
No.
look and
Nor would
see.
you. Nor would you.
Where was it made? It's oh, here it is. None you goddamn business. Oh, okay. I've heard of that place before.
So there were big fireworks display, of which I saw none of last night. I like fireworks. I like a big fireworks display, but this is not the time for me. I was just content to be.
Oh, I watched the one from Nueva York on TV, and man, it was awesome.
They were going to do it from both rivers this year, which is now normally it's done from the East River, which is what separates not only the men from the boys, but Queens and Manhattan, Brooklyn and Manhattan. Mm-hmm. And apparently they did it from both the Hudson, which is the west side of Manhattan. Let's
put it this way: they was blowing shit up.
Yeah, they would. Judges. Judges. It's a holiday. And allow it. They're feeling good today. They're feeling good. That was. Yeah, I didn't watch it. Usually they're blowing stuff up around the Brooklyn Bridge, and you name it. And I will tell you what, I did catch a little peek yesterday morning. I was watching the Today Show, and we had the tall ships.
Oh yeah, did nothing run into a bridge this time?
No, not this time. Not this time. But I mean, one of my favorite memories, one of the things I like to remember about where I grew up is that during the bicentennial, and that's your centennials that go both ways.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was 17 years old that summer, and a friend of mine, his old man, his father worked on the piers that where the cruise ships docked along in Manhattan on the west side along the Hudson River. So we got a spot on the roof of one of these piers, and they jut out a good hundreds of feet into the Hudson River. You can Google map it, look up any pier along in the 40s or 50s, 50th Street or so. So there were a few other people there, but it wasn't a huge crowd on it. We had the great seat to watch the tall ships come through. Some of the ones that were there yesterday, and it's just something I'll always remember, and I got that going for me. But it was a spectacular day yesterday. At least it was bright and sunny.
Was it now?
Yes, it was. Wow. That hurts, Bill.
It was meant to.
That hurt. You give the man the key to the room, and you say, use it judiciously. Do not.
Hey, are you calling me a Jew?
Now.
Okay,
now.
I'm not from Israel.
Look, the judges were in a good mood. They gave you one. Now,
well, all right.
You want to mess?
Don't
mess
push
with that?
my luck.
Don't
Press
push your
my luck. Let's go. Big bucks. No whammy.
Big money. Big money. Have you ever seen the documentary about the guy that just ripped that show
crap
off?
out of the show? Yeah.
Oh man, he had it nailed. That's a whole nother story for another time.
Yes.
But yeah, now Bill's been bursting with this story. Now, yesterday by the time 12 o'clock noon came around, I wasn't watching anything that was currently happening in the world. If I was in front of my TV at all, it was a movie or something. Or I watched a little soccer, I should say. And we'll talk about that. But in the evening, I guess the plane has landed.
Yes, secure your upright tables.
They just cut the engines.
Reach to the overhead bins. Remove your baggage.
This is how Bill's airline saves money. They just cut the engines at 30,000
Yes,
feet.
and we just glide in.
Glide right in. But I watched a movie last night, Project Hail Mary.
Is it any good?
It was very good.
Okay.
It was very good. If you have Amazon, if you have Prime, I highly, highly recommend it. It's you're into it right away. I don't want to give away anything, but it is very, very, very good. I enjoyed it immensely, especially the fact
I'm Batman.
We'll be changing the lock on that.
Yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh!
It's one thing that he has access to it. It's quite another thing to do it appropriately, which he's like a golden retriever puppy, just pouncing around with big paws and
Throw the ball! 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 Throw the ball!
Squirrel!
Yeah, that's it. Squirrel!
Or the Great Dane who believes he's still a puppy and just banging into everything. Give me, all right. Again, I didn't watch the news or anything, so tell me what happened. You've been busting at the seams to tell me about how the greater being above hates one Donald Jessica Trump.
Well,
Proceed.
Thunderstorms rolled into the Great American State Fair, and they had to evacuate. But I usually do that every time I hear Donald Trump.
Well, there is that.
For those of you, yeah. And all of his stuff was canceled, and he kept bitching last night about he was going to come out. It didn't matter if it was 2:00 in the morning. He was going to have his speech,
And he did not. I'll bet.
No, he did not.
What do you know? Speaking of the state fair, hold on one second, kids.
Do you ever in your wildest dreams think you may be doing your Sunday show from a state fair on the National Mall? How great is this?
It's really something. And the weather, not the best today, but people are still coming out.
People are still coming in. Listen, we need rain, so we'll take it. Well,
yeah.
the farmers need the rain, so we're going to be okay with it.
We do need.
It's the Invisible Man convention.
It must have been. Oh, Jane, get the door.
I mean, holy smokes! There wasn't. So
Coming
he never
to you
came
live from the mall. Claude Rains.
That's I was trying to think of his name. I couldn't think of Claude Rains.
Oh, okay.
Man, that's getting old sucks. I had a whole joke laid out, but I couldn't remember the name Claude Rains.
Oh, all you gotta do is ask.
Yeah, and that's
I'm here to help. You do believe that, don't you? I'm here to help.
I do. I do with every fiber of my being. I believe that. So yeah, I mean, I was seeing that on social media and all that. Oh, I'm coming out no matter what time of day it is, no matter what time of night, no matter blah blah blah. Of course, in the days leading up to it, I don't care. It'll be 107 degrees. I'm going to come out and make the longest speech ever. To which I said, good. I want to tune in and see the giant blob of gelatinous goo that he's going to turn into. Come on out at 12 o'clock noon, Donnie boy. Come out at high noon.
It'll look like Rudy Giuliani.
Oh.
I'm melting.
It would toss you right in the reflecting pond.
Oh, that's why it's green, most likely.
Oh, jeez. Because of Rudy, or?
No, the Wicked Witch was melting.
Oh. 754-800-CHAT, 754-800-2428. If you're on a payphone, as always, call collect. If you're on the YouTube or the faceplant, you can chat. You can send chats directly at us. Young Mr. Fancher is in charge of that as usual, and heaven help us all.
Most likely.
But, yeah, I know you were on top of all this yesterday, watching the...
Well, I was to some degree. After 3 o'clock, I went to my holiday party and
Okay.
went from there. So after that, I didn't really give a rat's hoodah.
So, in other words, yesterday was another taco day for El Presidente.
Yes, it was.
You know what they're going to say, don't you? Secret Service said we couldn't go out in the...
Oh, it's always the Secret Service because they couldn't protect him from God. Actually, once again, I think it's not God. God is amused by this little pecker.
He must
so
be.
So it's like, what's a dumbass up to now? But Mother Nature's pissed. She ain't having it. She.
No. She's. I gotta say,
it's not nice to mess with Mother Nature.
It's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
Oh, that's right. Either way, it was.
I just lost my train of thought.
Woo woo!
Oh, the Great American State Fair. What a disaster! What a glorious disaster.
There were some states that didn't even set up booths.
Alaska and Hawaii just had like backgrounds. That's all it was. It said Hawaii, it said Alaska, with 2 chairs each. That's that. I want to know which tent had the baptism pool.
Oh, because people were going there just to cool off.
Yeah.
Let me get baptized so I can cool off.
Yeah. Praise God. Yeah, let me get their baptism.
There was a line with a diving board, I think.
But I mean, how embarrassing!
Oh, incredibly!
And then the clip we just showed of the Fox suck-ups. There's literally nobody behind them.
The one guy actually said, he goes, you have to look wider out to see the people. What, New Jersey?
Jersey. It's reminiscent of the line from Tootsie, if you remember that movie. Pull back. How far? Cleveland?
Cleveland.
But before we go any further with that, I just want to, because I feel this, as always, this is our favorite, and it will never go old.
If you could say something to President Trump and he was going to hear you right now, what would it be?
You are a worthless pile of
And you voted for him how many times?
3 times. That was my bad. Apparently, I'm an idiot.
We appreciate you for that.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
and like I said, I love that you can admit it.
Yeah, that's why she's my favorite. Also because she sounds exactly like Carrie Fisher, but what do you do?
She does. She does, doesn't she?
Sounds exactly like Carrie. Is that Barbara in the background?
Oh, you didn't see the SS Titanic come by?
I saw the lovely and talented Mrs. Fancher walk by.
Oh.
And she's having a conversation.
You let me know when she gets here.
I
Guess
will
what?
not.
Oh, son of a bucket! What chow?
Hey, Bill, watch out.
Thanks a lot, man.
There's a delay, man. There's a delay in the system here.
Oh, apparently.
Oh, it's fixed now. It's better.
Yeah. Good for me.
I'm sorry. Are we interrupting Barbara's show there? Or?
Apparently. In some manner, shape, or form.
That's our bad. That is most certainly our bad. But
it's the disadvantage with having the studio on the same floor as your residence.
Well, you decided to put all your studio funds into silly costumes. So
well, somebody's got to do it.
You took the helipad money and you put it into silly costumes. What can I say? It's
yeah, my bad.
offer-
Apparently, that's
offer-
my bad.
That's right. Apparently, you're an idiot. Apparently, you're an idiot. All right, where are we going to start today? We were speaking of the pool. So let's take a listen to Judge Weinbach's. Now, they've got a guy, former Olympian. I think David Hearn is his name, and wait till you hear this. If you haven't heard this, they're saying he was the one that damaged the reflecting pool. Well, as always, we'll talk about it on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge Weinbach's.
Was this part of the pool specifically? Was the sealant already partially removed? Did he rip it back and you just describe in detail? Because he maintains that it looks the same as it did before he arrived. That's his.
I'm not going to get into the evidence, but what I told you is what our witnesses saw and experienced. There was an effort, a violent effort, to rip up the sealant from the bottom of the pool. And irrespective of whether or not, we think that, there is some situation that preceded it, we can state and prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he caused damage, and that damage is over $1,000.
The peanut butter box is here.
With an expert. Come to the trial.
It has to be drained? Is that because it has to be drained?
We'll hear all that at the trial.
Did he have any tools, or was it just his bare hands?
Right now, we believe it's his bare hands, both hands.
So does that indicate in your belief that it was probably damaged before, or do you believe that he...
he damaged it.
Further, but do you believe it had already been damaged before?
He damaged the pool.
Before he touched it?
He damaged this pool.
But there have been, all these videos, obviously.
Well, good. I'm glad you've got that evidence. Come on in the grand jury. You can testify. Next.
Now,
Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready to place your bets on how many days it is until this case quietly goes away. Because, of course, there is no proof.
Let's spin the big wheel.
Because there is no proof. They have a woman. They have a woman they arrested. She put her hand in the pool, and Jesse Waters on Fox well, you can see she's down there. She's doing this. She's doing what? She put her hand in the water. Which, by the way, is an act of bravery far beyond anything I would attempt.
That and them ducks.
And they're scrambling for a scapegoat. Of course, let's not forget the motorcade that drove over the darn thing.
I was just going to say that. They drove through the damn thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That had nothing to do with it.
No. Stop it. Now you're just being silly.
You know what would have taken care of all that? If some dumb bitch had just gotten some Flex Seal and done it right.
Where's the duct tape when you really need it?
God, no kidding.
Duct tape. What does duct tape fix, Bill?
Everything. But it can't fix stupid.
I think we just haven't tried hard enough.
Well, you might have a point.
I think
maybe we should need to just try harder. Okay.
I think we're not applying the duct tape in the proper place, like over these people's mouths.
I'll do some research and see what happens.
Thank you. You let me know how that turns out. And
Okay.
We'll all be waiting with bated breath, and
I'll add it to my list.
We'll all be waiting at the airport for Air Fancher to come in for a gliding landing, as we should. It's oh my goodness, this whole reflecting pond pool. What is it now? Even I don't know what it is now. The reflecting beach.
Just you put something. It's only 18 inches deep. Yeah, come on. You gotta know Jesus. There's no comments. There is no normal brain function in this entire administration. And Miss Weinbach, or whatever the fudge her name is.
Judge Weinbach.
Somebody needs to give her a thesaurus or a dictionary, because she's just making words up as she goes.
Pretty
she has
much.
no idea what their meanings are.
Well, you know what?
I was waiting for her. I was really waiting for her to say irregardless. You drop that one, and you lose me. I'm done. I'm out.
What I'm very surprised at in the whole reflecting pool thing is that there's a brilliant opportunity right there to lay the blame on everybody else, because this reflecting pool has been a problem since the day it was built.
The day it opened, it's been a problem.
It's been a problem. It's a wonderful thing. It looks great when it looks great, but it's a huge issue to keep it clean.
You have to have the water circulate. If you don't have it circulate, ask anybody that owns a swimming pool. If you don't have a pump, what's going to happen?
Skeeters.
Yeah.
But this is, again, I don't understand why they're not taking this. Obama had his hands involved in that. I'm surprised they're not all over him. But you know whose fault it really is?
Joe Biden.
That's right. You better. They have video of Joe Biden sneaking into the pool at night, and
well, okay, I'll tell you what the real problem was Forrest Gump. When Jenny went running through the reflecting pond, she messed it up.
He ran through it as well. Somebody
did.
Somebody through AI put a video out with using Forrest Gump. You know, in that scene, and I don't have it. But it was just. It was so good. It was so good. What was I going to say? Oh, well, the other thing was that El Presidente said during the week, oh, yeah, somebody get in there with a box cutter and cut 200. And the distance changed. The distance kept changing. So, all right, so let's put on our imagination hats now, kids and kittens, all right? Bill's got his on. I've got mine on. All right, so now you've got your box cutter, your standard sharp. What are you even going to say? It's a brand new blade. Brand spanking new.
Well, of course.
Sharp as can be. So you're going to get in the pool at one end, and you're going to drag this box cutter. Depending on what part of this, what minute it was, 200 to 350 feet, maybe it was a couple of miles, according to Trump. But you're going to do this, not be noticed by anyone.
No, with all the cameras that are there, nobody sees you.
Nobody sees you. And somehow you're going to manage to keep that. And of course, they're going to stay sharp the entire time.
Well, of course, you're cutting through concrete. You got to make sure. Got to be one of those Japanese Ginsu knives.
Right. So, no, they said it was a box cutter.
Oh, okay, so it was a box cutter. All right.
If my president says it, I believe it.
You got to. If he says it, it must be true.
Must be. It's got to be true.
What kind of box cutter was it?
What kind does it have to be?
The peanut butter box is here.
Oh, he spent that whole time, that whole rant that I just done.
I can't find what I'm looking for. Damn it!
What are you looking for, Bill? What are you looking for?
The mystery thing.
Oh, it's up at the top.
Yeah, I've been at the top.
Look at the top.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Is that the one you want?
Yeah. When you started it and I couldn't find it, and I was like, oh man, I lost a perfect moment.
Yeah, you did. You did. So anyway, this week let's see how much we can lie through our teeth, even when we're being caught. There was a hearing, and our boy Benny Johnson, who led the
Benny and the Jets,
who led the January 6th committee, had this gentleman up and talking about our favorite institution.
So where is Antifa headquartered?
What we're doing right now with the organization.
Where in the United States does Antifa exist? If it's a terrorist organization, and you've identified it as number one.
We are building out the infrastructure right now.
So what does that mean? We're trying to get the information. You say Antifa is a terrorist organization. Tell us as a committee, how did you come to that? Where do they exist? How many members do they have in the United States as of right now?
I'm on.
Well, that's very fluid.
Are you?
It's
Okay.
ongoing for us to understand that. The same
Oh,
one
it's
difference
fluid.
Al-Qaeda and ISIS.
No, I don't want you. I'll ask one question, sir. I just want you to tell us. If you said Antifa is the number one domestic terrorist organization operating in the United States, I just need to know where they are, how many people. I don't want a name. I don't want anything like that. Just how many people have you identified with the FBI that Antifa is made of?
Well, the investigations are active.
So you wouldn't come to this committee and say something you can't prove, I know. I know you wouldn't do that.
No. Ain't no way, brother.
Come on, man.
Please. Can
That's
I have
really
a
what
crop soda and a moon pie?
Watch out, Bill.
Yeah, thank you.
man.
I
My
was
timing's
ready
off.
for that one.
Yeah, no, that definitely deserves an ESPN. Come on, man.
Oh, no kidding. But still, well, if you gonna come in here and talk to me like that, you damn sure better bring a grop soda and a moon pie.
Antifa.
Everybody that stormed the beach on Normandy was Antifa.
That's right. You're Antifa.
I proudly admit it.
I have my card in my wallet.
Come and
It's
get
in
me,
the
you
other-
dirty screws.
You'll never take me alive.
That's it. I'll make a daring escape by whittling a gun into a bar of soap.
I've heard that, and I don't know where that's from. I don't know where that's from.
It was David Fry doing a thing with Nixon going to jail and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right. There's a deep cut.
Yes, sir.
Nobody's.
No.
David Fry made a nice living off Richard Nixon being a crook there for a little while.
Yes, he did.
He was doing just fine. So what came out in the news this week is that last year Trump and his kids made a butt ton of money. I believe that is the actual.
Okay, well, Ed, if they said what was it, $2.4 billion? Well, if they know that figure, where's the IRS? Ah, the IRS!
Not yet, Bill. Don't tease the people. Do we have a date yet?
Maybe next Sunday.
Maybe next Sunday. You folks are going to love this. So let's take a look at what El Presidente put out this week. This was back near his birthday. This was one of his truths, whatever they call it. I've served this country with everything I have and stopped many wars. Some say I've stopped over 100 wars, and yet I've never taken a single penny as payment from our beautiful country. I've worked hard, very hard, much harder than the hardest working Americans. Personally, I would donate to a man like that. Donald Jessica Trump, El Presidente.
What is he, James Brown? I feel good.
You know that I would.
What the hell? I'm the hottest working white man in the world. No, you ain't.
Now, here's something else that's coming out, speaking of Donald Jessica Trump. Now, what I've got up on the screen there is what appears to be just your
by all measures,
just an ordinary $100 bill. Just an ordinary $100 bill. And if
But
you
wait,
look
through magic,
there is more. Just watch and see this, kids. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner, wait a second. Now let's
Wait
try this
for
again.
it.
There it is.
Wait for it. There it is.
There it is. There is that. It's either an earthquake or Trump's signature on the $100 bill. The man is shameless.
That's
Oh, look.
actually.
It's
That's
my local
actually
utility.
that's actually a myocardial infarction.
Told you about that, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Well, well, my lantern will take care of that.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
You've been warned.
Oh, okay. Now it's hanging
You've been
over
warned.
my head. The saber of Damocles or whatever the hell his name was. That big dude with the sword.
The big dude, yeah. So, yeah, he's the hardest working man in showbiz today.
Yeah.
And so he made some money. And, of course, over the years, well, here's some of the fine folks that he's making miserable, talking about him making $2 billion last year.
That's very frustrating to actually hear that. And like I said, I don't do the politics and stuff, but to hear that come from another American that, is not getting $2 million put in their pocket. $2
billion.
$2
Billion
billion,
with a B.
$2 million, $2 trillion, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and that would help out a lot of people around here. A lot of homeless people. You could open shelters. You could really help somebody out with that.
Somebody's making money on the side. It's not me.
Where I'm from.
That's all I got to say.
Is it frustrating?
It's frustrating that you see your president getting richer and richer, and the middle class is getting poor. And that's about it.
Life in America right now, the economy's tough. People are struggling, and hopefully it'll change.
He definitely made lots of promises, and he made them seem like they were going to come a lot quicker, faster than they actually were to ever come or ever will come. Like 90% of all the elections in the past, the candidates, they promised the moon and fall short at the end of the day. But I mean, I don't think it was the Donald Trump that we saw in 2016, and I don't think that he can make up for it in what's left of his current term.
In other words, kids and kittens, he flat out lied to you.
I'm surprised that guy didn't get tackled by an ICE agent while he was talking.
That's a fair point. But El Presidente is he's always been a big proponent of corruption. I mean, stopping the corruption.
Of stopping corruption.
Yeah, and here he is letting us know how corrupt everybody else is over the past 10 years or so. Have a listen, kids.
The insiders wrote the rules of the game to keep themselves in power and in the money. Hillary Clinton has perfected the politics of personal profit and even theft.
These corrupt politicians and the radical leftists got rich bleeding America dry. The Bidens got rich, and that is substantiated.
Oh, yeah?
While America got robbed. Politicians ran for office promising to protect American workers, but then they went to Washington and they lined their pockets with special interest cash. We will dethrone the failed political class, and we will drain the Washington swamp. For too long,
but not the
a
pool.
small group in our nation's capital has reaped the rewards of government, while the people have borne
This guy's
the
coming up
cost.
behind him.
The Washington establishment and the financial and media corporations that fund it exist for only one reason: to protect and enrich itself.
I've always been...
I believe that's the first chapter of the Donald Trump biography.
I've always been somewhat envious of people who can just flat out lie like that.
Oh, and show no
remorse. There's no. It's like breathing. It's like breathing to them, and it's just always. And in that vein, Let's see one more. This is him talking about Fredo and Sonny, his kids.
I feel bad leaving away from my kids because every time my kids do, if they invest in a stock or if they go and do a bill, anything they do, because the presidency is so powerful, so big, everything, if they buy a cupcake company, well, the energy to make the cupcakes is, sort of like, how's my energy policy? So therefore you have a conflict. Almost anything they do, if they want to buy a truck, if they want to buy, if they buy an energy efficient truck, they have inside information. So it's pretty tough in that sense.
Yes, they have inside information.
Yeah, but you sure complained about Hunter Biden.
Oh, it's funny you should mention Hunter Biden. I have a quote here from Hunter Biden this week. Interesting. I'd like to say we set that up, but we didn't. Yeah, this is from Hunter Biden. Quote, I'm officially nominating Donald Jessica Trump. Well, he doesn't say Jessica. I'm officially nominating Donald J. Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize. No president in history... Hold on, let me finish.
No, I know. Go.
No president in history has ended the same war so many times. Our dear leader has ended the war with Iran at least 38 times by CNN's account. No president has ever done this before, and he is nowhere near finished ending it. It's a record worthy of the Nobel Committee's recognition. Thank you for your attention on this matter.
Oh, no doubt.
That is from Hunter Biden.
And with that, I say...
Ted Cruz, go fuck yourself.
That's right.
Oh!
I forgot this one. I forgot this one earlier when we were talking about the Trump State Fair. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this correctly. Let's do this the right way.
Uh-oh!
This is a Radio TFI news break. Vandals infiltrated Trump's State Fair and used an unknown substance to turn thousands of people waiting in line invisible. This has been a Radio TFI news flash film at 11.
Or will there be?
Oh, be that as it may. It's
wow.
That was one of my favorites this week.
So that's what it was. All those people were invisible. That would explain it. That would explain who cut the box cutter thing. He was invisible.
Burt Campbell on soap.
Yes. That was a deep cut.
Yeah, oh, that's going some. That was a. Oh, I'm gonna find that. I had to go way down for that one. Way down for that one. So this week, and this is the last of our little videos. This week, El Presidente was interviewed by J.D. Vance's wife. I can't pronounce her name. And believe me, most of it is useless. But I want you to take a listen. Well, let me read this quote. Let me read this first. In regards to reading, President Barack Obama was quoted as saying, "Reading is the gateway skill that makes all other learning possible." Thomas Jefferson said, "I cannot live without books." Donald Trump.
Everything that you just described, all of these incredible accomplishments, they take a lot of reading. Do you have any time to read for fun these days?
So I end up reading mostly newspapers. I usually read stories about myself.
That's right. Up there with the greatest of the great. He reads stories
and
about himself.
And nobody reads newspapers anymore.
Well, once again, you are you're wanting things to make sense, Bill. What if we've discussed this?
I know. I'm sorry. That's my level of the medical background, the science background. I mean, wants to make the puzzle fit in all its little spaces.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Shame on you.
Bad Bill. Bad Bill.
Oh no.
This is a Radio TFI news flash. Contrary to popular belief by every retiree in the country, the post office was open on Friday. the official holiday for Independence Day this year. This has been a Radio TFI news break, film at 11:15.
Yes, it was open. So were the banks.
I was away, and when I say away, I don't mean in prison. When I was at it.
That's film at 11.
That's film at 11, yeah. When I was, I had my mail held. So I was expecting, I couldn't get to the pharmacy to pick up some refills. So I paid a couple dollars, had them mail it. So yesterday, Friday, I had to go to the grocery store to pick up a couple of things. I went into the pharmacy was open, and they had indeed mailed it. And they checked. They said, well, it looks like it's being held at the post office. Well, in the same little mall, there's a small post office. I said, well, what are the odds? I'll go check. It's only 2 doors down. And they were open. I was shocked. I was shocked. And I said to the fellow behind the glass, I said, I'm literally surprised. I thought today, he says, oh, no. That little branch, and they just accept mail. They don't. He says, we're here till 12. But where your stuff is, it's open till 4 o'clock. I said, well, I'll be. And I went and I picked up my stuff at the post office. And
far out.
But by the way, the clerk I had, she was lovely. She was charming. So she says, I'm going to need your ID. I said, can't you just get my mail? She says, I hate to break it to you, but you're not the only person the post office serves. I said, I'm shocked.
Can I see some ID? Look, it's me.
It's me. I said, wait a minute. You mean this whole big corporate government conglomerate isn't set up strictly for me?
For my benefit?
My benefit?
We'll see about that.
Where are my pearls? I need to do some clutching. All right, I took care of that. I thought of you, Bill. I was like, holy crap, Bill doesn't know he's going to get mail today. This will be like a super.
Oh no, actually, I did because I was at the bank on Friday too. So
really,
yeah, that was the one that really shocked the crap out of me.
I thought for sure. Well, as a federal hey, it is what it is. The important thing is I got my drugs.
They did that to us in Minnesota one time. The holiday was on Saturday, and everybody expected to have Friday off. No, this way you don't have to use your PTO. Blow it out your ass.
You are fined 1 credit for
violation. Oh, come on!
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
You pushed the boundaries earlier, man.
I was talking about the man.
It don't matter. Who do you think's controlling this? It's the man.
Well, it's the man.
It's the man.
Oh, I forget.
Easy when you start those F words.
Yeah. I forget.
I found a very cute quote online this week, and this is apropos of nothing. I just think it's. Let me read it out to you. Always say yes to a quick 30-minute beer with your friends because that hour and a half could be the best 6 hours of your life.
Yep.
I like that. I like that a lot because one thing I learned very early on as a young adult male is there's no such thing as one.
Yeah, and there's no such thing as a quick beer.
No,
grab a quick beer. No.
No, let's not kid ourselves. There is nothing fast about this. It is the whole purpose of alcohol is to relax and put you in a. Remember, by 11 o'clock at night, you're already doing the calculations. If I go home right now, I can get 5 hours of sleep.
Get 5 hours of sleep. Oh hell! If I go, hell with it. I'm just gonna stay up. And somewhere in between there, you've decided between you and your buddies, we can open a bar. We should open our own bar. Oh, of course. Then we can drink all the time.
That's right. Well, Bill, there appear to be comments on the queue there. I don't know if you've looked at them or not.
Are there now? Well, I've been going back and forth, but I kind of was scratching my rear end there.
Don't. Coming up in what?
Now this, I believe.
Read it out, Bill. Read it out.
This Ed guy is the one that controls Just Killing Time.
It's that Ed guy.
That, this, those, they, the other.
Thank you. That Ed guy. Oh, by the way, somebody said that Ed guy this week, and we're going to talk about that. Well, you know the story.
They?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he came out of that damn duffel bag.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we're going to talk about that at the top hour too.
Are we? Good.
Yeah.
I was hoping so.
Oh yeah. No. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We had a very interesting week, kids and kittens. Actually, a very interesting 4 weeks, as it turned out. I am going to change the lock on that door. Your timing is such that, well, you don't have any timing.
Who
you
cares?
Don't have any timing. Where was I? I was talking about something else. I have something else here that I want to show.
There's a big surprise!
You let the children in.
Hey!
So somebody posted this nice picture on the interweb this week. It shows ICE agents, and it says, if Trump wants boots on the ground in Iran, he should deploy the ICE agents. They spent months in America. They spent, excuse me, Bill, take over.
Jay, they've spent months in American cities strutting around like elite military forces. Let's see how brave and courageous they really are. They can even wear their masks. Now is the time. Dum, dum, dum. This has been a Radio TFI News update.
Yeah, that was my landlord calling me for some godforsaken reason.
On a Sunday?
Excuse me, kids.
On a Sunday? There's got to be some law about that. We are now taking off. Please secure all luggage. Uh-oh. This is getting deep. No, we will not ask me.
All right, that was my landlord. And thank you, Bill, for finishing off the...
not a problem.
My little thingy there, as we... Bill found... All right, now I'm completely thrown off here.
Good.
What were we talking about? Let's take the comment.
I don't know.
What was that? Speaking of interesting, what? What did it say? Bill, you got to read these things out.
No, it was nothing. Don't worry about it.
You know I can see it anyway.
Well, then read it. What are you, Donald Trump? You can't read?
Hey, Bill, what about your week that started on Monday?
It's none of your damn business.
Oh, it's going to be my business. Now that we're back up at 30,000 feet cruising altitude.
Yeah, well, yes, now we can move about the country.
Now tell me what happened this week.
Do I have to?
You have to.
Well, first off, I'm married.
So, that didn't happen this week.
No, it didn't. However, that's kind of a daily thing hanging over my head.
You know she's listening right now, right?
I know. And I'll get smacked here in a minute, just like I always do.
And I'll warn you like I do every time.
Oh, sure.
If the
10 minutes
after
the fact.
Well, if the delay doesn't kick in, you know. Yeah. Big time professional radio.
I took a fall on Monday.
Oh, no.
And so the ambulance had to show up and come get me. And, oh, yeah, thanks a lot, Barb.
Barb says the firemen were really cute. Well, you don't want the ugly ones showing up. I mean, that's...
Oh, no. I think there's a law about that.
You There is. If
So
you
they-
can't be on a calendar, you can't be a fighter.
You can't be a fireman. They screen that. And I was taken to the hospital. Now, the VA Oklahoma City Hospital is about 2 hours away from me if I want to go to the VA hospital.
Right.
I sat in the emergency room on a gurney for 2 freaking hours, not being seen by a damn soul. Nobody even came in to see if I was still breathing. Nothing for 2 hours. I looked at Barb and I go, we could have been in Oklahoma City by now.
Yeah, but then you might have had to wait there.
Oh, but at least I'd have gotten some kind of friggin' attention.
I mean, nobody. Hold on a second. So,
nobody, not a damn soul. They didn't
Wait,
even come in to register me or anything.
So you walked in the ER.
Oh,
Did
no,
you
I was
walk-
brought in on a stretcher.
All right, so you get brought in on a stretcher, and don't they have somebody registering you in, or clocking you in, or somebody
Take
says,
him back to room 36B. And that's the last I heard anybody for 2 hours. 2 hours. And I mean, I started hitting the call button. I go, look, I'm hurting. I'm hurting like a mofo. If somebody doesn't do something soon, I'm going to eat this room. Hulk smash. And finally, they come in to check on me. And I'm still, mind you, I still have not seen a doctor. A nurse comes in, starts an IV so they can give me some medication. They gave me some fentanyl. That didn't do squat.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, so did I. They gave me some fentanyl, and it did nothing. Absolutely nothing. All it did was make Hulk mad. And so now they want to send me over for a CT. And so they do the CT, and I come back, and they're going to give me some more medication. We were there. I told Barb, I clocked in at about 4:07. I said, if we get out of here by midnight, I'll be happy. Actually, we got out at 10:30. And, it's like, we can't find anything wrong with you. Yeah, right. Same thing with Donald Trump. Can't find anything wrong with him either. So
You just had to go there, didn't you?
I had. Sorry. So then I get home, and Tuesday I got sick as hell. I don't know. Maybe it was the fentanyl kicking in. I don't know. But, oh, my God. I have never been so sick in my life from Tuesday through Thursday. Oh, man. I lost about 38 pounds in intestinal lining, stomach lining.
Look behind you.
I can see behind me.
Can you now?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
But yeah, it was a thrill a minute.
Well, again, it sounds like you've had quite a week there, pal. It's
yeah, it was kind of it was fun. Oh, that's right. They even gave me some Valium. That didn't do any good. They gave me some Toradol. They gave me Toradol. That did no good.
What is Toradol?
Toradol is basically an anti-inflammatory, muscle relaxant type of thing.
And it didn't work?
Hey, I was still hurting when I left.
Maybe
they needed. Like I told the gal, I said, "Look, 31 years as an X-ray tech. I said I've seen drug seekers on a weekly basis. I said now I sound like one. Yay!
Well, kids and kittens, it is that time. It is the end of hour one here. We're going to be back here. We have a little patriotic break coming up here. Please sit back and enjoy it. Bill will be back with his Tales from the ER. More Tales from the ER.
Tales from the Crypt.
I got things I'm going to talk about. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You found Just Killin' Time on Radio TFI and Radio TFI. Family of Networks. See you in a couple.
TFI.
In Congress, July the 4th, 1776, the unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal,
that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights,
that among these are life, liberty,
and the pursuit of happiness.
That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men,
deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed.
That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it,
and to institute new government,
laying its foundation on such principles
and organizing its powers in such form
as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness.
As important now as it was 200 years ago, the Declaration of Independence.
May I help you fry chicken, Mama? I want to help. I don't fry chicken anymore. But you can both help me with the shake and bake. Susie, you shake, and Sally, you bake.
Fine chicken, honey. Real crisp. Moist and tender, too.
Mama didn't fry it, Daddy.
But it's crispy like fried.
It's shake and bake, and we help.
Shake and bake coating mix. It's better than frying.
I'm the one that they're singing about. Yeah, I'm the Stars and Stripes forever. Star Spangled Banner. You can call me Old Glory, but let's just keep it simple. Just call me Flag. Oh, say, can you see? Okay. Little flag humor. Well, you probably don't recognize me. You say, who is that, Evel Knievel? No way. Yeah, you see, you can't recognize me because
I'm in my birthday suit, yes.
I'm wearing the original 13 here. Yeah. I remember Miss Betsy sitting there going,
oh, this could be the start of something big. Whoa. Oh, Tom, don't be a pain.
Yes. I was born June 14th, 1777. That makes me a Gemini. Unpredictable, crazy. Yes, I like the outdoors, and I'm the life of any party, whether it be Republican, Democrat, Independent, Socialist, anything libertarian, I'll be there. You know, I'm 204 years old. People say, Flag, how do you stay so young? Is it jogging? No. Is it tennis? No. It's waving. You know, we're talking about billowing, furling, and unfurling. Richard Simmons, eat your heart out. Yeah, but it hasn't always been easy for me, though. I had a tough puberty. Yeah, war, famine, invasion. And 1861, well, I had a little skin problem that broke out into 34 stars. But now, well, little patience, and look what we got now. Look at this. Hold on here. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! 50. Everybody's on here. Look at this. Alaska. Hawaii. Yeah, we got your Tennessee. How are you doing today? Here's Vermont. You can't get there from here. Oh, and there's California. For sure, totally. Yes, like I said before, you know, I had a tough time for a while. I've been in a lot of wars. They fired missiles and muskets at me, but you know, come the dawn's early light, I'm still there. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, I've been made into everything from designer jeans to t-shirts, and I've even been a cape for Mick Jagger. Well, all right, the rocket's red glare, well, all right. But people haven't always been respectful to me. Sometimes it's been tough. There have been some people try and spit on me, trample me, burn me. Foreigners and occasionally some Americans too, but I don't let it get me down because I'm not a stay-at-home kind of flag. You know, I've been to Europe. I've been to both North and South Pole. I was at Iwo Jima. Recently, I've even been to the moon. You see me in all sorts of different postures. When I'm like this, that means everything is okay. When I'm upside down, well, put on your Mae West and hit the deck. But when I'm like this, well, that's not my favorite position because, well, that's half-mast. I don't mean to bum you out. I didn't come here to depress you. But I gotta tell you something honestly. I haven't been getting out much lately. I guess it's not very chic to put up the flag anymore, you know. Muffin and I have a flag, but we haven't found it for very long. Hey, but look at it this way. Don't look at it as saluting me. Look at it as saluting yourselves. You know, hey, I'm just a flag, a symbol. You're the people. If I may say so from here, long may you wave.
And we're back here on Just Killing Time on Radio TFI and the Radio TFI family of networks. That was the late, great Robin Williams as our flag. Hey, look at that. I'm Ed. Bill has decided to join us again. We'll turn on his microphone.
I was saluting myself.
That's what scares me more than anything else. But hey, we're back.
I'm good. Let me say something real quick, Ed.
Go ahead.
For all of you out there that talk about the flag and things like this, I don't want to make it basically about me, but basically about the fact that when you have to salute that flag for real, then it really means something. Thank you.
You're welcome. And as a veteran of who served our country as a clerk typist, I believe it was.
Close.
Didn't you get a ribbon for changing the ribbon? Isn't there a ribbon for changing the typewriter ribbon? Right off the top of my head, baby. Ribbon. Right off the top of my head, I didn't even plan that one.
That was pretty good.
Thank you. Again, we're back.
Still an asshole, but that was pretty good.
The judges are just settling back in after the break.
Go ahead.
Well, they're letting that one ride.
They should have.
I think it's the veteran and the flag thing. I think that's how you slid by on that one. But anyway.
Well, thank you.
We're back. We're here. 754-800-CHAT, 754-800-2428. If you're at a payphone, call collect. If you're on the YouTube or the faceplant, feel free to comment. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And we're here every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, except for last week. You know, we were gone for 2 weeks. Because why? Because I couldn't do it last week. Because we worked, by the way, last Saturday night, I worked late. I mean, I wouldn't have had time.
And Ed, please let us know how that went.
We're getting there.
Oh, good goody.
We're getting there, yes. Last Saturday was. So, I'm going to talk about a little issue here that's gone on in my life recently.
Because after all, this is the Ed Van Ness Hour.
I could not talk about it. If you prefer not, Bill, I won't talk about it. Would you rather?
No, I don't know what else we're going to talk about it if you don't.
I got a.
No, actually, this is pretty good. So everybody, hang on, put on your Mae Wests.
Hit the deck. By the way, before I go any further, I was looking for bicentennial commercials to throw in there with the Robin Williams stuff, and I landed on the classic. And we helped.
It's shaking bacon. We helped.
You'll never see another commercial as deeply Southern.
Oh no!
Those two little girls were just. By the way, my sister wore her hair the same way. My sister would have been about 10 at the time, 9 or 10. And she looked exactly, she had the same hair color. That was my sister Patty, all over. So anyway, so I was on this job, and I was driving a van. Our first day of work was June 8th.
Oh, he said the word! He said the word!
That's out of your system for now. Save them all for the end of the story.
Oh, okay.
Because you know where this goes. And
I'll put the patch on.
Would you please? So, we were... It's a full-on location job. We're up in the mountains for the first 2 weeks, and then in the beautiful Lake George for the last 2 weeks. And I was in a hotel almost every night for the past month, which is kind of reminiscent of the 80s. But again, that's another story for another time.
Affleck!
You know, if I'm not in bed by midnight, I go home, you know. So as you know, we're transporting crew and all that. And on the first day, you're just meeting everybody. We're all going to be together for 4 months. So people get in the van and, hey, how you doing? What's your name? I'm Ed. Who are you? You know, what department you're with? Blah, blah, blah. Now, so this one person gets in, and we're going to call her JoJo. We're going to call her JoJo. So JoJo was in the van with about 6 or 7 other people. We transported them where they had to go, and then chit-chatting with people along the way. I remember when she got out, she was looking at me like I'd shot her dog or something like that. So fast forward, over the next couple of days, every time I pull up and she needs a ride, I'm getting a cold shoulder from her. Hi, how are you, JoJo? What's going on? Nothing. I get nothing out of her. Then she won't get in the van by herself unless there's somebody in the van with her. And I'm like, okay, you know, I really don't know what's going on. So about a week and a half in, the person in charge of the production on site comes and introduces himself to me. Hi, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. Well, it turns out JoJo seems to think I used the word massage to her. And that's all I've gotten to this day.
Are you sure she didn't misunderstand that you said message?
Here's the thing, Bill. All I've ever gotten is the word massage. There's never been a complete... Let me finish, please. Let me finish. I've never gotten a complete sentence from anybody involved in this. So we go through all this. I said, look, if I said something that upset her, I'd be more than happy to make amends. You know, I don't want problems. I've had this problem before where somebody misunderstood and, you know, they ran with what she said. And so he and I seemed to get along fine. I showed him my dash cams. I said, look, this is why I keep these cameras. And he says, oh, that's fine. That's a good idea. Okay. So the very next thing I do is JoJo and somebody else from her department, I have to take over to a different set. So the place we're going, there's actually 2 levels to it. There's the catering where the first gentleman was going to get out. And then there's a hilly road. This is all a dirt road, by the way. It goes up and down and to where the set is. So he says to me, yeah, and JoJo's going to continue on to the set. I said, great. Okay, no problem. And she has this big bag with itty-bitty little wheels on it, not made for dirt roads. So I get to drop the first gentleman off at the catering tent. And she's starting to gather, I got to get out, I got to get out. So I get out to help her, and I'm like, JoJo, I'd be more than happy to take you to set. No, I'd rather walk. She gets out, she drags her bag down the hill, up the hill. Okay, and meanwhile, the gentleman and I are looking at each other like, what was that? So, this past Saturday, not yesterday, last week. So, we're at this set, and the way things are set up, our vans are parked on one end of this lot, and our bathroom trailer and whatnot are on the other end, which is right by an opening where people are coming from the set. We're shooting at this beautiful lake house. So I happen to come out of the bathroom trailer, and one of the production assistants is walking, and JoJo is there. So we literally just happen to be walking together. And he says to me, "Oh, Ed, can you take JoJo back to base camp?" I said, "Well, JoJo doesn't like to ride with me."
And you did, and nobody thought that was unusual at the time.
Well, that was that, you know.
Yeah.
And I knew she was going to go get in another van. She don't want to ride with me. I can't. I'm not pushing this. Well, all holy hell broke loose that night. As I'm waiting to take a couple of truck drivers back to our hotel, which was a 40-minute drive away, JoJo's boss comes out of the truck. They're the last two there. Walks up to me and starts giving me grief. "Ed, you've got to stop this." Ed, stop what? What am I stopping? Meanwhile, then I spot JoJo standing. So I said to her boss, I said, "Look, this department head," I said, "Look, this is not the way to do this. If you have a beef with me, this is not the way to do this." So she says, "Well, you're right." And she kept doing it anyway.
Yeah. You're right, however.
Yeah. So I'm just letting loose now. I'm done with it. I'm done. And then JoJo tried to speak. I said, Don't you even. I said, you've been giving me the cold shoulder for 3 weeks now. Okay? I don't know what the problem is. I can't solve a problem I'm not aware of. And she actually did this. I watched her. Her eyes went wide open. She turns to her boss, and she had her hand up by her neck.
God.
And I swear to God, if she had pearls, she'd be clutching them. And with the mouth wide open, she says, "Oh, he is so aggressive." So on the way back to the hotel, one of the guys gets a call from our boss, who's waiting for me at the hotel. I show him the video. He says, "Well, that pretty much is conclusive that she came after you and blah, blah, blah." Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, Ed, you have evidence?
I had evidence.
Real hard evidence.
That at least the department head was in the wrong. So now we're on the phone. Now we get the other boss on the phone. The guy who had spoken to me a week or so before. "Well, you shouldn't have said that." Said what? Said that she didn't want to ride with you. I said it was a statement of fact to the PA.
Yeah.
I'm telling this person she doesn't want to ride. She won't ride with me. Because he asked, "Can you take her?" Okay, everybody says now, "Well, you should have just not said anything." Well, in the moment, I answered his question. I didn't say anything.
No, it seemed like a logical answer to me. Can you take her? I'd be more than willing to, but she doesn't want to ride with me.
She doesn't want to ride with me. And she was right there. She's walking. Of course, she won't look at me. And so now this has become a point of contention that I said this.
Welcome to the Me Too movement, Ed.
Well, let's hold on before we get there. All right? Don't jump the gun here. You know the story. I'm trying to tell the story here. So
let me get my magnifying glass out. Look around here.
So Saturday night comes and goes, and Monday everything's fine as far as I can tell. And then I'm told I have to speak to the union president on Tuesday.
See, okay, hold on, Ed. There must have been some kind of tremor in the force on Monday, because you and I both went down.
Kind of.
I need to maybe start investigating this a little further.
So I speak to the union president on Tuesday. And suffice it to say, it wasn't the most positive outcome discussion I've ever had. I mean, there was. I got my butt reamed out. Well, we saved your job last night. They wanted to fire you last night.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Well, okay, you can't talk the advice I get from everybody, and which annoys my brothers to don't talk to people. How do you not talk to people?
Then you get accused of being antisocial.
Thank you very much. Been there, done that. Back in my taxi days, when there were days I just didn't feel like chatting with people. Oh, you're an asshole. You got an attitude. There's no winning. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they've got me doing stuff where I was on the road. I didn't have to deal with anybody. That was great. That was fine. Thursday, which we were going to be off Friday, Thursday, I did what I had to do in the morning. And we basically sat. There was not much to do. We were at the stage. At one point, I get a call from my boss. He says, look, we have a truck available if you'd like to switch into that. I said, you know what? I think I'll stay with the van. I think it'll be okay. He says, well, the way things are still up in the air, and that should have caught me right there.
That's what I was going to say. When they make you an offer like that, you might go, there's got to be a reason for that.
And in hindsight, I think about it now. And so a little while, oh, by the way, the union president told me I can't have a dash cam.
What are you going to have everybody sign a release when they get in the van because you have a dash cam to save your own ass?
Well, that's what I said to him. I said that's the reason I have it is for situations like this. This is precisely why. So they made me take down the dash. Well, I took down the one that points at me, and then now Thursday, a message comes out to all the van drivers. Oh, but the union president had said to me, if you're driving any other truck, you can have a dash cam, but not in a van. For reasons. So now a text message comes out in a group text to us. Sony Pictures has decided that all vans, no dash cams in vans. Got to come down. It was aimed at me. Okay, fine.
Of course it was.
So I take down the dash cam that points out front, and I had turned off the microphone. There was no sound being recorded. But I like having a dash cam just because there's idiots on the road.
Well, yeah. I mean, let me correct me if I'm wrong, but don't the cops have dash cams? And maybe you should be wearing a body cam too while you're at it.
Well,
and they can't say anything about that because that's legal.
I'm talking about legally.
Well, apparently legality's got nothing to do with it.
So, within 30 seconds of me taking that down, the phone rings. It's my boss, my captain. And I answered the phone with, I just took it down. I saw the text. I just took it. I said, it's off the windshield. And that's when they told me I was off the job. Oh, I forgot to mention, when I spoke to the union president, he used the term sexual assault. As I said to Bill, let me finish.
Okay.
Please. As I said to him, and I've said to other people, that puts a stink on you that doesn't go away.
Oh, those are big words.
They're very big words. And the last thing I said to my captain, I brought the van back, and I'm not going to do anything stupid. They did put me on another job for the week, so I got that going for me. Like I said to my captain, they're taking everything she says as gospel truth. Every time this woman was anywhere near me, she was complaining about me to somebody. Now, I'm convinced that she misunderstood something I said. I don't know what it was. As somebody said to me down, as my captain said, "Do you have it?" I said, "I didn't think to save it. There was no reason. There was no incident that that would have prompted me to go, oh, wait a minute, this may turn into a thing."
Well, Ed, you're missing a tiny small piece of information into this story that you should interject, was that this woman was not of American nationality?
I'm getting there. She's from a different country. And although, honestly, I don't believe that should have anything to do with it because apparently, as I said, they've taken everything she said as gospel truth. Now, this happened to me once before, about 3 years ago. A young lady I had encountered for a grand total of 5 minutes. She thinks I said something. That's all they needed to hear was she thought I said something.
Yep.
And the same thing is here. Now, I spoke with my ex the other day. She and I get along very well. As I said to her, I said, I wouldn't use the word massage. I wouldn't joke about a massage with you, and we've done it. I said, I wouldn't joke about that. Okay, look. Sexual assault is a very serious thing. And I understand, Bill, please. And I understand some people can be verbally assaulted. I get that. And I understand that. But there's also the boy that cried wolf. Please, I hope it never happens to anybody out there listening or anybody you know or love that they're just laughed off when they make an accusation. Because this is what happens. It's overused. Did I say something that offended her? I don't know.
And how were you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know if nobody tells you?
Well,
they have these allegations, but yet they won't bring them forward. Who does this sound like?
Yeah. This is my thing. I mean, I would have happily tried to explain myself. Oh, by the way, they also tell me I talk too much. So that was the other reason.
You know, there's two words in my vocabulary that I have used quite often in situations like this.
Don't use them.
Due process.
Yeah, well, that's not applicable here.
Apparently not. We're in the United States.
So to sum up, I got fired off that job. And again, the SA term was used. That bothers me a lot.
Oh, yeah, because that'll go into a folder.
Because the word had already gotten around. I reached out to my...
I still say you need to contact an attorney about this.
I do not. So I reached out, and of course, my one brother had already heard about it because gossip. And so just to finish up that point, if you have, I understand that things aren't always crystal clear as to what somebody may or may not have done to you.
This is true.
But don't exaggerate it either. That doesn't help. Well, it helps you.
No, it helps you.
But it does not help me. Because now I've got to put up with this nonsense for the next couple of months. Much to Bill's chagrin, I got to stick around for a couple more months. And believe me, much to my chagrin as well. But yeah, I've had this accusation made for the second time. It's not,
and that's the thing. Yet I'm like, no, not without some kind of freaking proof.
Don't need it.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Ain't that the truth?
Nobody's talking, and she clams up, and did anybody even around her even know what she was referring to? Probably not. And if she's from a foreign country, you might have said something that in her
Culture.
whatever. Culture
I brought that up.
could be something offensive to her. But how am I supposed to know that?
I brought that very point up to a number of people. I said, look, I happen to know. She told me the country she's from. And I said, I don't know that. Okay, maybe I did say something in her culture. Although she works in, although Bill, hold on.
Yeah,
She works in
exactly.
showbiz, okay? Now, granted, in show business, in this industry, walking on eggshells means you're doing okay because the rest of us are walking on wet tissue paper.
You can all blame Harvey Weinstein for this.
Well, that's partly true, but so anyway, so there's that. Look, I accept responsibility for if I said something stupid. I'd be more than happy to apologize.
Oh, no, I can't tell you how many times I've eaten my own words.
And make amends or whatever it takes. But if you don't tell me what I did, and all I get is literally the word massage. That's all I'm being told. You used that word. How did I use that?
That word. Oh, he used that word. The word. Oh, my God.
I mean, as in she's massaging the truth?
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I was having to massage my gums the other day.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, I don't. Again, just let me finish this up, Bill. For those of you out there, and those who might hear this and pass this along, people that have real issues, I'm with you. Nobody should have to deal with that kind of stuff. That being said, okay, you still cannot make accusations that you know somebody's going to pay a price for unless you can prove it. You can't nobody can prove anything. There's no proof here. There's no evidence. It is simply her word. That is strictly and the only thing that's going by here.
But now, you were the one that was injured.
Right. Now, on a side note, I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but we had somebody working with us who got fired off the job after about the first week. She worked directly with the cast and all that. And what I was told that that JoJo's department, not JoJo herself, but JoJo's department, had a hand in getting this person fired. Are they connected or related? I don't know. I have no idea.
Hell of a coincidence.
It's a hell of a coincidence, though. It's a hell of a coincidence. But, look, I move on.
And one guy and one woman? That's... You said that the other person was a woman. What'd she do? Pop out a boobie? And somebody didn't like that? Hey.
I was told that, and by somebody in the know. Why? Because I'm friendly to people and they talk to me. So, but anyway.
Yeah, and it is one of those that sword cuts whichever way you want to turn it. Right. Okay. Oh, he's too friendly. Well, then I sit there and you're such a mean SOB and things. Now I've gone through that in my career with patients, but now there are patients that I just have nothing to say to. They have nothing to say to me. I do my job, and we move on. Have I had complaints about that? No, but there were times that I thought, I could have done. I really could have done that a little better. But no, you got somebody coming in that's hurting and things like that. So I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. So I'm not going to sit there and jibber jabber with you to get you out of here and see somebody. And it's kind of your situation. I'm going to get you to where you need to go. So let's shut the hell up and I'll go.
Well, one of the things I've heard many times over the years is that, you're not like the other grumpy so-and-sos.
Yeah. No, obviously not.
So, clearly, it's what people want. Although, one of the things I said that night that her boss was after me, I said, look, I got the overwhelming majority of this crew I have no problems with. They get in my van. They're, we go back and forth. We chit chat. We this, that, and that. How you doing tonight? How's your day going?
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's that. I don't want to be seen or to what we just discussed to come off as me being wishing bad things on people. There's absolutely not. I just beg.
You're a better man than I, Charlie Brown.
I implore, especially young women out there. I know it's difficult, and I know sometimes you're not clear. But please be certain before you use certain terminology.
Oh, because you can damage a man's career and livelihood.
I am fortunate that I'm close to the end here now. Okay, look, this job that I've had for the past 7+ years now has done wonders for me, and I'll be forever grateful for it. But again, anyway. That's what I have to say about that, and I don't mean any ill. I don't mean any ill will towards anybody, but I hope JoJo. I hope her career. Hope she enjoys her career. With asking the burning question, would you like fries with that?
Exactly. See, now my mother would be rolling in her grave now with me talking about this, because she always accused me when I was younger of being a male chauvinist. But this is a situation that has swung so far in the other direction that now it's no longer right. And no matter what the hell you do as a man in a predominantly female profession, you can say boo, and it's the end of your career.
Well, that's not true about it being predominantly female, but
anyway. Mine was. So.
Oh, yours was.
Yeah.
Well, you're a pig anyway. I think we all know that.
Well, that was true, and look what never happened to me. I'd walk into the women's room and go.
When you send your cards and letters, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure. Please make sure they go to the right person. I'm Ed. The pig is named Bill. Okay, I'll take my grief, but I don't want his. All right. Although, following that statement, I really shouldn't give you anything good, but I got a little present. I got a little present for you. Oh, I do. And where? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Here we go.
Emergency bat.
So there was a time, you might remember, Bill.
It was just the other day. I remember it well. It was just the other day.
Oh, man. We missed our opportunity there. There was a time, you might remember it, why it was 1982.
Oh, yeah. We did kind of sleep through that one, didn't we?
Yeah. We did. Do you recall something called the Miracle at the Met?
Yeah, I do.
Tell us about the Miracle at the Met.
That was, if I'm remembering correctly, because I didn't get to watch the game. It was blacked out in my area.
Okay.
But it was, I believe, the Vikings came back from a 28 to 7, being behind with like 6 minutes left in the game. And then they were down by 6 points on like the last play of the game. Tommy Kramer throws a pass that bounced off a defender and landed in Ahmad Rashad's hands for the touchdown. And the Vikings won the game. I think they advanced to the playoffs because of that, if I'm right.
Well, we have Peyton Manning and Ahmad Rashad reenacting this. This is for you, Bill.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the 50-yard line was right here.
There it is. Midfield, Yeah. 174 coin tosses happened on this spot at the start of each Minnesota Vikings game.
Heads. Heads is called.
Mall of America.
What the heck, Ahmad? Midfield gets a marker, but you don't? Last time I checked, I don't remember midfield making any historic catches. Where was the sideline?
The sidelines were over there.
That's the Vikings or the visitors?
There was only one sideline. It was for both teams. We both were on the same sideline.
One sideline. I mean, it's actually barbaric when you think about it. Could you trash talk?
If you whispered, because they were standing right next to you.
The Patriots being on the same sideline with us, they wouldn't even have to film us. Where did you catch Kramer's Hail Mary?
So this is midfield. Tommy would have been right here when he made the throw.
Right here?
Yep. So it must have been right about there. Right about there. Yeah.
What is that?
Camp Snooki, the hog ride.
That's the flume. That's the flume ride.
They built a flume ride through football history. That's perfect. Well, there's only one way to do this, Ahmad.
Do what? What? You mean you want me to come down?
Keep your hands and arms inside the log at all times.
The trick is to keep my body inside at all times. How many people have fell off of here? Nobody. Why? Why don't they have like a seat belt?
Nothing to see here, folks. Just a couple of retirees doing a historical reenactment.
Peyton, this better be right on the numbers. I'm telling you,
Daddy.
Yes, sir!
That's what I call a splash play. We should call that miracle at the mall, Ahmad.
That's it. How do I get out of here?
Ahmad came through for Minnesota. And like always, he came through for a Manning.
Kramer back to pass. He's going deep down the right side, and it's touchdown! That's a shot! I don't believe it!
Peyton, come on, man. We gotta go. You going with me?
No. I'm calling the plays here, Ahmad.
Yeah, but Coach sent this
No,
in.
no.
And his name is Archie. Get your butt in here. It's a trick.
Keep your hands and arms inside the log at all times.
I thought you'd get a kick out of that. There's actually a longer.
I thought I saw something. Yeah, I saw something about this on a video, and I thought, what the hell are they doing?
I stumbled across that, and I said, "Oh boy, I gotta play this." We cut out a whole bunch of where he's on the flume ride, but for those of you not familiar, that was the Mall of America, built on the site of the old.
Yeah, no, that's 100% actual. That was what was called Camp Snoopy at the time.
I was there. Although, see, I found home plate and the seat on the wall
where Harvin Kilber hit his 500th home run.
But I didn't know there was a marker for the 50-yard line. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't really know that either. They, I guess, didn't publicize that too much. Where they publicized more that because it was Metropolitan Stadium, it was built as a baseball stadium to start with. The Twins were there first, and then the Vikings came in like a year or two later. So home plate of Metropolitan Stadium was the first thing that was put in there. And that was like at the front entrance to Camp Snoopy.
No, it was near the front entrance of one of the stores.
Well, yeah, the stores, but it was still, there was an entrance to Camp Snoopy from where you entered there to, because if I remember right, it was like right next to a trash can.
Yes. Yes. I actually had to go behind the trash can to find it. And by the way, when I was there about 30-something years ago, now I had read about this in our AAA. We had on this driving vacation we were on, schmooze across America, one lap around the United States. One day we'll do 2 hours on that, baby. But so I had read about this in the AAA books because we didn't have internet at the time, kids.
No, people don't understand what AAA is. It's not Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh, we had. It's Canadian Alcoholics
Anonymous.
Alcoholics Anonymous, eh? We had the triptychs and everything. But, they loved this at the AAA office. We went, where are you going? We're going here. We won the lap.
Yeah.
Anyway. So I read about the home plate and the seat approximating where Harmon Killebrew hit the longest home run ever.
No, it was actually his 500th home run.
Was it the 500th?
Yeah,
his 500th.
His 500th home run.
I stand corrected. Be that as it may. So I found the seat. The seat was relatively easy to find.
What's up on the stinking wall?
It's up on the wall.
And it's red.
And it's literally sitting there by itself on this huge blank wall. There's nothing there but the seat. So now I'm trying to find home plate. By the way, my buddy Harry, he wants nothing to do with any of this. I said, look, go, I'll meet you wherever I meet you. So I go on this hunt now, and I am asking employees. Now, the mall had been open, I guess, a couple of years at that point. This was 94, so it had been open.
Doesn't sound about right.
Yeah, a couple of years.
3 or 4 years.
Yeah. Nobody knew what I was talking about.
And that was the thing that bothered me. I'd walk in and go, can you tell me where home plate is? And they look at you like you're a raving lunatic.
Well, I mean,
there should be a sign. There should be a sign. Follow the arrows, because obviously you built it and put it in there for a reason.
And actually, the Harmon Killebrew seat, I had to go up on there's a staircase, and the mall is what, 4 levels high, something like that?
Well, the 4th level is kind of like the food area. Right. And if you sat in one of these restaurants, you could look right out the window and see the chair.
Right, but I remember being on the stairs. There's this nice winding staircase kind of thing. And we were on about the 3rd level, and that's where I could see it. That was the closest I could, well, yes, I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
Yeah. I saw something, and I thought, what is Ahmad Rashad and Peyton Manning doing?
Oh, you mean when I put it up? When I got ready to play?
When I saw something on the news, a little blurb, and so something with Peyton Manning and Ahmad Rashad. I thought, what the hell are these 2 idiots doing?
Well, now you know, don't you?
Yeah, and if you also noticed, nobody besides me probably noticed this. What number was Ahmad Rashad wearing?
He wore number 28, which I know wasn't his number.
No, actually it was. But who else wore number 28?
Oh, I have no idea.
And probably a little more popular than that.
For the Vikings?
All day, Adrian Peterson.
Oh, that's... By the way, Ahmad Rashad's birth name.
Bobby Wilson, Bobby Russell, something like that.
Oh, you're halfway there.
Yeah, I know the first name was Bobby, but I can't quite get the last name. It was
Bobby Moore.
Bobby Moore, there we go.
Bobby Moore. I had to look that up. Yeah, he changed his name a long time ago.
Yeah, and then he proposed to Felicia Rashad on the air, and he was sweating like a pig.
Wow. Well, you would have been too there, Bubby. You would have been too. Well, that was fun. That certainly brightened things up here on a...
Yeah, we sure needed a 90-degree bat turn.
No, it was a 180. We did
that was a 180. Well, yeah, we went the full 180. I'll agree.
You know what? I would go so far as to say it was a 540.
Yeah, what the hell?
I think we did a complete loop.
Fishtailed a little bit.
No, we did a complete loop and then came back and did our thing. And here's news for you, Bill. It's just some housekeeping here.
Okay.
We are going to be off for the month of August.
For reals?
For reals.
Wow, we're going on sabbatical?
Yeah, if you want to call it that.
Can I say that on the air?
I like my sabbatical with a little mustard.
Oh, do you now?
I do.
Usually some sauerkraut. Yeah, you good?
We will be back. Oh, probably Labor Day weekend, something like that. We'll be back in time to do football picks, to start football. Let me put it that way. Probably the, I'm looking at things wrong here. Probably the 6th. No, that's Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day? What day is Labor Day, actually?
Monday. It's the 7th.
You know, I'm going to reach through that screen and I'm going to throttle your ass.
Don't you threaten me with a good time.
Do you know what they call the 4th of July in England?
July 4th.
Saturday.
This year, yeah. I just watched an interview with somebody, some English comic or something. He was talking to Seth Meyers and something about 4th of July. He says, you really took the lazy way out on naming that one, didn't you?
Yeah. Nobody uses Independence Day. Here we go. 4th of July.
4th of July, baby. 4th of July. Yeah, so we'll be back. We're going to take off August. We'll probably be back. Oh, I don't know. Depending on the football schedule. It'll either be the 6th or the 13th. One or the other. Probably the 13th is when we'll be back. Again.
This just in from Radio TFI. Bill and Ed taking a 1-month sabbatical for the entire month of August. Why? Somebody has herpes. This is doing a Radio TFI update. Back to you, Ed.
We did this last year, too.
I think we did.
I happen to know we did, which is why we're doing it again this year. By the way, if it's good enough for Jimmy Kimmel to take 2 months off.
Yeah! He takes the whole stinking summer. And we don't even talk about Trump. What? Affleck!
Yes, we'll be back. I'm looking at the schedule now, and the first Sunday of NFL action is the 13th, and that is when we will be.
So when is our last show of this month, then?
The 26th of July.
Oh, okay, so we're not going to do that last week. Oh, well, I better get in contact with my lawyer about the IRS.
What last week are you referring to, sir? The 26th is
the last week of July. There. Well, it ends on a Friday, so I thought maybe you'd carry over a couple of days.
No.
So if the month has an A in it, we're not working.
Well, again, we did it last year, and we need a little time to rejuvenate. And,
yes, we do.
Because you've got all your busy retirement things going on.
Yeah, because that's pretty close to the end of the quarter, so I got stuff I got to take care of.
You know what? Maybe we will work the second. Maybe we will do a show on the second. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll have all the details worked out sometime by October.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Now, with a little bit of luck, I would imagine by Halloween, I'll be
far out, man.
I'll be done.
So Dias de Muertos?
Something like that.
Cool. We can celebrate it.
And by the way, let's do some behind the scenes stuff right here.
Uh-oh.
So I was thinking about this yesterday. Once I am no longer
doing that which you shouldn't be doing.
There will be nothing holding us to a Sunday 10 a.m. or 9 a.m.
How about that?
So I would anticipate.
I hate getting up at 8 o'clock.
I would anticipate a schedule change.
A schedule change, far out.
Sometime before the holidays.
Cool.
Maybe for the new year, but I would certainly. And we'll discuss it. We'll discuss days and times and all.
Well,
that
yeah.
stuff.
I mean, it would be something cool to get it all figured out by the holidays.
Now, this show originally. You guys hate it when I play those.
Well, when you open the door, what am I supposed to do?
Fair point. That's a fair point. So this show was originally a Saturday morning show.
It was, and for those of you that didn't watch or listen to it, it was a Saturday morning cartoon show. I think you could see Johnny Quest after the show was over.
You weren't listening, man. You don't listen to the show.
I don't listen to what we do now. Why would I? No, I've gone back and seen some of the old shows, and boy, that was the best nap I ever had.
So we started out Saturdays at 10. Then there was a brief period where we did Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
And during COVID, well, then we
Didn't
went.
You do like every day on COVID?
Well, we moved to Sunday because because there's always the possibility I may have to work a Saturday. So John and I moved it to Sunday. Then during COVID, we did a nightly thing, just like a 1 hour COVID. What did we call it?
The COVID edition, I think it was.
No, there was. Oh, I can't think. God, I hate getting old.
And unfortunately, that's when I found you guys.
It was like the lockdown edition.
Yes, that was it.
No,
yeah.
It was the quarantine edition.
Quarantine edition, yeah.
It was the quarantine edition. We would do an hour at night, 3-4 nights a week of just whatever. And so...
See, you should have never thrown that out there because that's how I found you.
So COVID's to blame for a lot of things.
Yes, apparently that's a damn truth.
There's a lot of crap that we can blame on COVID, and
that washed up on the shore.
No kidding. Look, it's not everything is as nice as we'd like it to be. It's
No, it's not. But hey, that's life, though, isn't it?
That's what I'm.
Are we gonna? But okay, we need to do like Rachel Maddow in the MS Now and do an election night show.
Do we?
Do we really?
Do we really?
It was a stupid thought. I'm sorry.
I want you to take a moment, Bill.
We're going to have Steve Karnacki standing there at the big board for us and everything else.
Bill.
I'm sorry, Ed. Hold on.
Bad Bill.
Put to the head.
By the way, Steve Karnacki does not work for MS Now.
No, he does not.
NBC.
Yes.
Works for NBC, man.
Because now they have Ali Velshi doing the big board on MS Now. Poor Ali. They got him doing everything now.
Honestly, the Kornacki thing got old because they do it on everything.
Oh, no kidding. They were doing everything
The horse races, the Super Bowl. I mean, look, it's a fun little bit when he does it for the elections and all that. You know, and that's fine, but it just got too much. Way too much.
Well, you can kind of become oversaturated.
That's why, okay, we're going to do 5 nights a week. Now, we'll have all things worked out. We'll have meetings and we'll have donuts brought in.
While we're still live, before we go off the air, I want to send a special thanks out to Connie Beasley for saving my life yesterday. Thanks a lot. You can take it from there, Ed.
Did she not run you over with the car? Did she change her mind?
No, we were at the pool and my blood sugars went and I almost drowned.
No kidding.
Oh, that was good timing. So thank you, Connie.
All right, that's going to do it for us for today, kids and kittens. Thanks for joining us. If you missed any of today's show, encore performances are available. Excuse me. On YouTube, SoundCloud, and of course, Radio TFI. For Bill Fancher, I'm Ed. We'll see you next week. Oh, wait a minute. See ya!
Dave's not here.